Konnichiwa. So, this is continuing on in my favourite things vlogs, and I wanted to do a very quick one. I always say they're very quick, and they never turn out quick. But this is basically some of my favourite things, and this is some of my favourite rock groups, music artists, whatever, from Japan that I've been into over the last few years. There's the pretty big obvious one, which anyone who knows me will know that I am absolutely in love with 1OK Rock. They are amazing, and they've got a new album coming out in early 2017. They are signed to the same record label now as bands like Panic at the Disco. So they've got this new distribution basically for their English-speaking albums, but I'm one of those people where I have to get the English versions and I have to get the Japanese versions, so it's kind of annoying in that sense that I have to kind of get both. But I do love getting both because I have to have both because I love them so much, and I guess that's part of the sales plan. But they're an absolutely brilliant rock band, and I thoroughly suggest you check them out. They've actually got a new single out that's out at the moment. The video's been out for a couple of weeks. There's actually a couple of videos. There's a Japanese version and an English version, and it's a single called Taking Off, and it's actually a song that's being used in a film in Japan at the moment called The Museum. So, yeah, I will put links in the descriptions as well about all the bands that I really, really love. I can't turn that way, the light source is behind me. I need to really learn how to do that. But anyway, so that's one band that I really, really like. Ah, that's a far more comfortable position. There we go, I'll stay like this. Of course, who doesn't like baby metal? They are insane. I love baby metal. I need to go and see them. I didn't get the chance to go and see them in Wembley this year because I just couldn't get the tickets. I was saving up for my wedding, and it's just mad how quickly the tickets sold out for that. But it's one of those bands that when you first get into them, you sort of think, I really shouldn't like this, and then you really, really end up liking it. I can't really explain why I like baby metal, other than that I really like baby metal. They're just amazing. So in case you don't know who they are, and why would you not know who they are 3 girls who have basically a J-pop background, and they have been put into this metal group, and it's kind of fusion of metal and J-pop, and for some strange and weird reason it really works. And I think when they first came out, there were a few sort of metal purists who were trying to go, well, you know, it's not really proper metal. Well, no, but it's not J-pop either. It's kind of a fusion, and it works. It just works. Just don't even try and explain it. Another band that I really, really love that I suggest that you really, really check out, and you probably, if you're into anime and things like that, you've probably encountered them somewhere along the way. They are the kings of anime. The band name is actually spelt like this, but it's actually pronounced Shido, and they are incredible. They're absolutely incredible. You've got to check out some of their live performances. I've actually put a link in the description to one of their live performances. It's amazing how much sort of like the fans just go crazy for these guys. It's unreal. If you've ever seen anything like Black Butler, or if you've seen something like Bleach or Full Metal Alchemist, you've probably heard one of their songs. In fact, they pretty much do well. Let's put it this way. There's been 3 full series of Black Butler, and out of the 3 full series, they've done the opening songs to 2 of those series. One was called Monochrome Kiss from the first series, and there was another one that was called Enamel, which was from Black Butler Book of Circus. Early next year, there's going to be... they seem to be focusing far more closely now on the manga stories, and early next year there's actually going to be another couple of animated films about Black Butler, and it's going to be the next part of the story, which is Book of the Atlantic, and they've actually done the song for that as well. So as you can see, these guys, they basically do all of the anime stuff, and it's absolutely incredible. They are so good live, they're so precise. It's unbelievable how good the musicians and singers they are. I mean, Mao's voice is incredible, and wait until you hear what Shinji can do with a guitar. It's just insane. So those are, wow, can't believe there's just 3 of them. Another band that you really need to look out for, that kind of rising stars, although they've been around for quite some time already, is My First Story. Now, the lead singer is actually the youngest brother of the lead singer from 1OK Rock. But don't even think that they sound alike. They don't. The only similarity is that they are rock bands, and that is pretty much it. Recently, they've gone through a few lineup changes, which has changed the sound a little bit. Some of the guys in the band now are a little bit younger than they used to be, but it's still the same lead singer, and they are incredible. They're really, really good. There's a single from about a year or so ago called Flame that's the one that hooked me in. How these guys are not even bigger in Japan yet, I do not know, but they're working their way up and they're getting there, and I think that in a couple of years' time you'll be mentioning them in the same breath as One OK Rockers, Baby Metal, Crossfaith, all these bands. They're absolutely fantastic. And speaking of which, Crossfaith I absolutely love, and I need to see them, but the last time they performed was in Portsmouth in the middle of the week, and I could not go. The timing was awful, so I can't wait to go and see them. And the only other time that they've played in Southampton before that I could have gone to, I was actually already going to another gig, which was a pain in the butt, so that was annoying. They're really, really good. They sort of fuse sort of a bit of screamo, a bit of electronica, a bit of metal. It's a really strange fusion that shouldn't work, but it really, really does. They are absolutely brilliant. I absolutely love them, and I can't wait to go and see them live. They've got a few albums out by now, and you should really check them out. They're great. And Coldrain, who I have seen live, saw them live earlier this year in Southampton. They are phenomenal. They are so, so good, Coldrain. It's just like the whole room was it was midweek again. It was a midweek gig, and the whole room just went crazy for them. It was really amazing to see. So I really think that, should go and check them out. They are brilliant. It's kind of a bit of rock metal sound there, but it's very melodic. You can sing along. It's really, really good. At the same time, you can sing along and then immediately start a mosh pit. They're a really incredible band, so you should really go and check those out. So that's my favourite things, my favourite music, Japan style. There are, of course, many, many, many other artists and bands that I really, really like. I mean, you should also check out artists like Suki. There's Lark and Seal, is probably one of the most famous bands to ever come out of Japan. There are so, so many more as well, but those are the main ones that I really suggest that you check out. You should. And so I will see you in the next video. Sayonara.